Hello Rack Pack, Rackhamdar here, bringing you yet another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Today we are back with Road to King of Games, and we are bringing you another Dark Magician deck. Last episode we did the Fusion variant of Dark Magician, which worked out very well, I might add. It was a very good deck. I might return to that deck for a future video, but today I wanted to kind of mess around with some other interesting ideas that probably don't work, but you know what? It's Road to King of Games. We're in silver. They'll probably work for a little bit, right? And so today I have Spellbook Dark Magician. So Spellbooks are a mini box deck, and like I said in part of my budget rules, my self-imposed budget rules, they do fall under the category of mini box being acceptable. So multiple instances of mini boxes being taken, that's completely fine in my own self-imposed rules. So this is fair game for my quote-unquote budget King of Games rule set. Similarly, Magician Navigation is also in a mini box, and I did say that multiple boxes would not be considered if the deck requires multiple boxes, but that's mostly regarding the larger boxes. Mini boxes are almost 100% fair game, unless it's like 7 ultra rares from like 6 different boxes or some really crazy stuff. So all of the Spellbook stuff is from a single box, and that is, what box is it actually? Visions of Ice. So they're all from a single box. They're all SR or lower, so they're actually very, very budget friendly. Spellbooks are a very budget friendly deck, SR or lower. All of the Dark Magician stuff is free to play. You can get them without investing into any box, with the exception of Magician Navigation. It is from the Guardians of Rock box, which is the newest mini box that they released. So yeah, what are we trying to do here? So as you can see, we are, we're being bad players and playing a deck that has more than 20 cards. It is probably not very wise to do this, and the only reason that I'm doing it is because of the Spellbook engine being sometimes being an exception, but most of the time you want to stick to 20 cards. So yeah, we're playing Spellbooks here, and kind of give you an idea of how the deck is trying to play. Spellbook of Fate is pretty much the single best removal card in the entire game at the very moment. You banish 3 cards your opponent controls in order to, or you banish 3 Spellbook cards from your graveyard to banish 1 card your opponent controls. It does not target, so like as soon as you activate this and banish 3 Spellbook cards, your opponent has to respond with whatever it is that they are trying to use. If they do not, you just wipe it off the field. It just goes away, and they can't react to the fact that you got rid of it. So it's just straight up removal, no targeting. Very, very powerful, and as you can see, they've already been limiting Spellbooks for that very reason. So yeah, let's kind of dive deep. The reasoning for this type of deck is the Magician Navigation card. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand, and then 1 level 7 or lower Dark Spellcaster type monster. So I kind of threw in Reaper of Prophecy, and I was like, you know what? This could kind of sort of work with Spellbooks, I feel. So I wanted to try and make it work. It's probably not going to, but all of these kind of combo because they're all spellcasters, so we can try to make them a little better. Illusion Magic, tribute to spellcaster type monster to add the Dark Magician to the grave, so we can even tribute our Spellbook Magician. Magician's Rod is to help add the consistency to the Dark Magician engine, and then we have Magician of Prophecy and Spellbook of Secrets. So let's kind of go. We've already talked about Dark Magician pretty extensively, kind of know what it does, so let's talk about the Spellbooks instead. Spellbooks are a very cycle-based engine. Basically, you're going to summon Magician of Prophecy, add a Spellbook card, probably Secrets. Summon or activate Secrets, summon a Spellbook card, probably Master. Activate Master, it copies the effect of a Spellbook card in your graveyard. So we're going to copy Secrets, add Eternity, or add our Fate. Like, you're just going to be copying effects and just cycling through your deck. It's a very, very cycle-based engine, and you're trying your best to get cards into your graveyard so that you can activate the various effects of Spellbook of Fate. This card is really good, like I explained. And you're trying, and the goal of the Spellbook engine is to have resources available for Spellbook of Fate. We also have Spellbook of Power. This gives our spellcaster type monsters 1,000 attack. So this could combo with our Dark Magician, and it also allows us to have that additional power that I was explaining previously that Dark Magician sometimes lacks. We also have one Spellbook of Eternity. We can only have one because it's limited to one. And it recycles our banished spellbooks in order to help just kind of keep the engine flowing. It's a very flow-based engine. It takes a long time to get plays going with this. This is a very slower, methodical deck. A lot of players hate playing against it because you're just going to be playing solitaire for a good minute before you can get your plays going. But I think it's pretty fun, and it's very interesting, and I wanted to go ahead and just try it. We're in silver still. Worst comes to worst, we bring out the big bad dragon fusion again and just climb back up to gold. But you know what? This is going to brick. I'm like 100% certain that we are going to brick with this deck. It's Yugioh too. RIP. I'm like 90% certain we are about to brick. But not as bad as whoever this person is. And turns out we're not breaking that bad either. This is pretty good. Like, we have searches. They didn't do anything. Spellbook of Master. So we can Spellbook, activate. We don't need to do that yet. Spellbook of Secrets. And then we Spellbook of Secrets in order to search. We'll search our fates, I believe. Yeah, we'll search our fates. So a couple of our spellbooks are useless now, but it's kind of alright. I feel like it's alright. Spellbook of Fates will reveal that we have Spellbook Organization. Oh, they're just not going. See what I mean? They're like, I don't want to listen to your plays, man. We're just gonna surrender. Okay, well, I guess that's a thing. I guess that's one way to do it. I might go edit the deck real quick because there's something that I wanted to adjust. So let me go do that. Let me see. I want to see what they were playing real quick. What were you playing? With 30 cards. Oh, Subterrace. Ooh. Man, it's kind of. I mean, it's not too bad. I guess they wanted the Yugioh stuff for Behemoth, maybe? I don't know. That's really weird. Why are you playing Yugioh with Subterrace? That doesn't seem like a very good combination. Alright, let's go grab back to the deck editor real quick. I forgot. I wanted to add another little thing to this. So, this card is decent if you open it. It requires that you have no spellbook cards in your graveyard. But, we're going to actually do something here. We're going to add Full of Prophecy. During his summon, you can actually send a spellbook monster or a spellbook to the graveyard. So we're going to actually have him just in case. Because if we open up a lot of spellbook stuff, he becomes, or this card becomes useless. And I think we want to at least have it available to us in some capacity. Again, I don't think I mentioned it as well. We are running Destiny Draw. Because this is a very, very brick-heavy deck, so we want to be able to search our deck during various instances. So, if we open up Dark Magician stuff, but not Spellbook stuff, maybe we want the Spellbook stuff, or maybe we want another piece of Dark Magician, so we'll take a little damage, and then we'll, Destiny Draw that. Seto Kaiba versus Yami Yugi. Ooh, gain a rank. Let's go. So he's still 30 cards? 25 cards. I don't really have much room to judge because we have been playing we're playing ourselves a big deck, but I think spellbooks are an engine that can thrive in a big deck. We're going to search our blue boy, and then we're going to set. So we're going to play we're going to throw down the Dark Magician stuff, and then we're going to just have the ability to start our spellbook engine. So I don't know what he's doing, setting some cards. All right. So we're going to, make our plays. Throw this guy in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to add both of them. I guess it's not too bad though, because we do need more Dark Magicians in the graveyard. Let's watch the animation. Oh boy, my ever faithful companion, Dark Magician. I hope you're ready, Kaiba, because you're about to face your end. Yeah, we'll get another Dark Magician from the deck, because unfortunately we drew into the Reaper of Prophecy, which we actually kind of didn't want. So it's all right though. So let's go ahead. We're going to start our spellbook engine. So we have, we're going to start secrets. And then secrets, we're going to search master. So this is it's a pretty standard combo. Blue boy into secrets into master. We have a spellbook in our hand because we drew into it. Master, we're gonna reveal the spellbook. Copy the secrets, and then now we're going to add another card. I'm going to add a Spellbook of Eternity because I want to recycle cards. So yeah, so I'm just going to straight up activate this, and we're going to do the third one. 1, 2, 3, banish, banish, banish. All right, he did not respond. So I'm actually going to get rid of the monster here. I'm not convinced that he has a good back row. What? Activate when your opponent fusion summon. I wanted the monster, but okay. So we're going to activate this to grab our secrets back. So yeah. And we can't play them. All of these are once per turn, so we can't do anything anymore. I wanted the monster. I didn't mean to do that. That's probably the stupid dragon that summons blue eyes, right? Oh, he has a sphere Karibo? What? Why has he got a response? Ooh, yep. I knew it. I wanted to banish that thing. God dang. I misclicked. The misclicks are real. I'm not even playing League of Legends and I'm misclicking. Alright, he's gonna be able to take out some stuff. I can't do anything. Our blue boy's pretty weak. That's very unfortunate. But we do have the spellbook engine supporting us throughout this endeavor, which is really nice. Oh, he's gonna beat down. We are about to take some big damage. Sorry about that. Oh, he wants to get rid of the... I'm okay with that. He got rid of a Dark Magician. I'm really okay with that. Magician Navigation again. We're gonna put you into defense. Activate Spellbook of Secrets. Add a card to our hand. Add another Master? Yeah, I might add Master. I have to reveal a Spellbook card. Target one Spellbook normal spell card, or one other Spellbook card in your hand. Reaper doesn't count, so we can't actually do that. We're going to get Power. I'm actually going to grab Spellbook of Power. We'll set another Magician Navigation. We can't really use it. And we're just going to normal summon. So if we have... When this is normal summoned, we get more effects. So if we have 4, how many do we have in our graveyard? 1, 2, 3, and this will be 4. So we're going to activate Power, put it on our Dark Magician, normal summon, tribute off our blue boy, activate his effect. We're going to add another one to our hands, which will be, ooh, baby, we got plays, sets, battle. I actually had lethal here. He has Sphere Karibo, that's fine. I should have used this, but I'm going to use it on his turn. It's about the same effect, to be honest. It really doesn't matter. Let's see what he's playing. He's got one blue eyes. He's got another face down. Playing beat down. If that's another... I mean, he's got a 25 card deck. The likelihood that his face down is another copy of that card. Alright, so we're just going to activate Fate. Banish your blue eyes, my friends. I really wish I banished that card. So we want... Man, we can't use Eternity. Oh, we want to keep Eternity in. So we want to keep this in here because we can use Spellbook of Master to... do I want to do that? I might want to do that. Yeah, we can do this. This is actually going to give us... This is good. I don't think I put in other Dark Magician cards. RIP. I only put in... Well, we'll find out. I'm pretty sure... Fuck. Man, I really wanted to put in... I need to put in... I used Illusion Magic already? Dang. Well, I guess we have Magician's Navigation if we... I'm gonna use this. Does he really have another Blue Eyes? Are you kidding me? He doesn't. I knew it. I knew it, man. There's no way he has 2 of those guys face down and 2 Blue Eyes in order to activate this guy's effect. Like, come on. I mean, I guess he could have another dragon monster, which is possible, but the likelihood just seems very, oh, baby. No. Magician Navigation, my friends. Out of here. You lose. Dark Magician Spellbook. I made the misplay. That misplay at the beginning. I wanted to banish the monster. I expected a... Like, a lot of these Kaiba players are playing that monster with blue eyes. So, I really wanted to get that monster to be destroyed. But the deck worked out pretty well. So far, I'm kind of surprised. I just kind of threw this together. I was like, oh, this seems pretty fun. Let's try it out. I expect a lot of bricking to happen very soon. Very, very soon. So, we'll see. Alright. Raid Duel. I don't know what the hell that means. Alexis Rhodes. Ooh, are we playing against... Are we unfortunately playing against Cyber Angels? That could be problematic. Doesn't look like it. We do have... Ooh, we have this in our opening hand. We have a pretty good spellbook opener here. This is really good. 1 set card. Another blue boy. Let's activate this. Activate this. So, 1, 2, 3. Which one are you going to give me, my friend? So this is the, like, kind of unfortunate that we had this. Alright, can I activate this guy? So we need 5 or more spellbook spell cards. So I can have this. I can put this in. I could put Master in, so that'll be 2, right? I could put... I don't think I can resolve this guy. Oh, I can throw another one in, and I can put Power in. Alright, so we're good, we're good. So we'll have 1, we'll have Secrets, we'll have Master. We could throw another one in. We'll only have 4, though. We'll only have 4. I guess we'll have to resolve his effect later. Maybe. Nah, we'll do this now. So this is activatable. I don't know what you're having, my friend, but it's chainable. Thankfully, Master allows me to show my blue boy, but we don't have to worry about that because we're going to be... so we need power. We need power. So we're going to activate Master. Show power. Copy this. So that'll be 3 in the graveyard. We'll have this. Ooh, this is really good. Have the Fate. So that's 3 in the graveyard. Activate power for a 1,000 attack boost. We can even use Fate here, which I might. So I'll activate Prophecy. I'm gonna hold on to Fate. I'm actually gonna hold on to Fate. We're gonna send this guy, the organization. So we're going to have Fate battle. Let's see what his face down is. Or are you gonna just take the 2600 to the face? You're going to take it. And then now in the end phase, this guy will activate. And we will tribute him for this guy. We will activate this guy's effect, which also requires 5. So he's going to get a 600 attack boost. He's going to allow me to search another spellbook, which we're going to do Eternity. And then we're also going to special summon our Dark Magician, our good old faithful companion. Really strong play. This is what the spellbooks used to. Oh, he just scooped. He said no. I am not having any of that, my friend. Oh boy. So that's one of the top plays. Like, this was before people optimized 20 card spellbooks. And before Silent Magician hit the field. Silent Magician just a lot better because you have negation and a lot of other protection. So, of course, the best way to play spellbooks is with the Silent Magician cards, but those are in a structure deck, and you need 3 of them, so that requires money. So we can't use that. But before that structure deck, this was one of the best ways to play it. You would play it with the Fool of Prophecy and just make huge plays turn 1. And summon a ton of monsters. Win and gain a rank. He's playing the cool Jaden. The awesome Jaden. We do have illusion magic. Ooh. This is a really good hand. Let's go ahead and open up Dark Magician instead of Spellbooks. We have power. Oh, we're not going to do that. Search out our navigation. Okay, so the only 2 Dark Magician cards that I have is Navigation and Illusion Magic. So that is going to be important to remember. So I don't have Thousand Knives or Dark Magic Attack or any of that. We just got these 2. I think that's fine. Alright, he's ending his turn. Yeah, let's tribute you. Add Dark Magician. I'm gonna add both of them. Because if we get another Rod or Magician Navigation like last time, I want to be able to summon. So we're going to summon my ever faithful companion, Dark Magician. To the field, my friend. These summoning animations are sick. And then we're going to summon... I'm going to summon Dark Magician again. I'm running all 3 different copies of Dark Magician. We're not going to need Magician's Rod. I don't know if he has Sphere Karibo stuff. So yeah, we're just going to this, and Eternity. Pick one, my friend. Pick one and be done. So I want to set up at least 3 into the graveyard and have Spellbook of Fate plays. That way, if he does have enough protection in his hand, which is highly unlikely, we can at least do stuff, you know? Highly unlikely. In fact, he might just surrender. Like, this isn't, like, a lot of people think this is like flexing. It's like, oh, why are you doing this? I have an open field. But hand traps are a thing, my friend. And I want to make sure that I have the necessary backup in case I don't have lethal. Like, 1 Sphere Karibo, and it's very possible that he has one, is enough to protect him. So we're just going to reveal, I think, the Eternity, right? I searched the Eternity? No, I searched the Master. We'll just show the power. It doesn't matter. Copy this. And we'll just add Fate to our hand. And this will set up our... This will keep our plays, you know, working. So, okay. So it was unnecessary, right? But I have to make sure, because Sphere Karibo would have made that not lethal. And... I mean, of course, I could have... There was no way to check before going into the battle phase, so I couldn't, like, you know, play around that. So I just had to make sure, you know, that even with Sphere Karibo there, I would have a very, very strong board set up for the next turn. So I think we'll do one more duel here. Pretty good win streak. Dark Magician Spellbooks putting in some interesting work. But I just wanted to, you know, 100% secure the win. That's how you lose duels, right? That's how you allow your opponent to make those comebacks, is you know, you think you have lethal with just 2 Dark Magicians on the field, and then it turns out they have a Sphere Karibo, and then they, you know, they find a way to destroy both of those and just OTK you next turn. It's like, nah, I want to have back row too, you know, I want to have protection. Life point boost beta, what? I've never seen anybody actually use that. Alright, so we have this Fates, Secrets, Power. Show me, pick me a card, my friend. I hand you 3, you give me 1. The rest go into the deck. There's Fates. So we're going to Blue Boy. Secrets. And then we're going to Secrets. Search Power. No, we're going to search Organization. We're going to actually search Organization. Because we have 3 in the grave now, so we're going to use Spellbook of Master. Show the Organization. That way he doesn't know what cards I have. Copy the secrets. And we'll use this to search our deck. We'll grab Power, I think. Grab Power. Yeah, I think we'll grab Power. And then we'll set the Organization and set the Fate. So on our end phase, we'll use the Organization to look at the top 3 cards of our deck and allow ourselves the ability to figure out what we want to play. This guy gave up card advantage for 1500 life points, so we'll see. If that's the only play, my friend, I'm going to banish it. I'm not allowing that. I'm going to actually just straight up banish it because I don't know what it would be. I don't want him. Alright, so we have the top 3 cards in our deck. I could return them in any order. We're going to be searching though. Doing a lot of searching. So I think we'll do the... Yeah, we'll pick up the Magician's Rod. Well, he can just surrender. What did I banish? Localized Tornado. Shuffle all cards from the hand and graveyard into the deck. What are you doing? What do these guys play? I've never heard of half of these cards. Where do they get them? Very interesting. Okay. Well, that's a very good... did we rank up? No, not quite. Not quite. Pretty good win streak for our weird Spellbook deck. Maybe might play this one again too, depending on how things go in the future. Spellbook of Fate is just broken. Like, there's really no better card for Spellbook of Fate. Like, I wasn't going to OTK him there, but he just really didn't want to have to deal with whatever I set up. I'm not quite sure. Let's take a look at his deck though. Let's see what he was playing. He was just playing a bunch of weird stuff. Yeah, just playing a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know, guess new player? Just playing a bunch of weird stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that's Spellbook of Fate, or Spellbooks in the Dark Magician engine. Magician Navigation can summon the Reaper, and that's kind of the reason I wanted to try it out. Turns out it's pretty good. Spellbooks kind of carried it as expected, you know, Spellbook of Fate, like I've mentioned several times. It is broken. It is the single best, or is the best single removal tool in the entire game at the moment. Like, just being able to just wipe... Ooh, I hit the mic. I'm so sorry. Being able to just wipe the field and, you know, do that. I'll probably edit that out. That's ridiculous. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm bad with editing. We'll find out. But yeah, being able to just wipe the field, we will, you know, you're able to do kind of whatever you want. And it is, like, it's only one card, but, like, your opponent gets scared, right? Your opponent, you know, what are they gonna use? What are they going to try and get rid of, you know, and your opponent doesn't know, so they have to play it very safe, maybe even activate a card in response that they would know that they would otherwise not try to activate. So there's a lot of crazy things with that. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it and you want more Duel Links content, please, you know, please give a like. Really helps the channel out. And, you know, if you want to see more Duel Links content in the future, consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you can see when I upload a new video. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you guys want to see in future videos. If there's any, you know, decks you might want me to consider, I'm going to be reading those through and seeing if there's any decks that I want to build. Of course, this is budget. I don't have every card in the game, so I can't build everything, and I'm trying to keep it budget, you know, to show you guys that you can hit King of Games, you can climb with just some of the cards. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Later.